Oh no, I have to go all the way back to Andre to do this, don't I? I can't ascend plus 10 with him. I guess this is showing me Soul of Sif, even though I don't have that because I have the longsword plus 10. It's showing me what this can be upgraded to boss soul wise. But I can't do the plus 10 there. That's slightly unfortunate. All right, well, let's make another 1 or 2 runs at this then. And maybe I can do that long run to upgrade the weapon sometime later. I mean, it shouldn't be absolutely necessary here. The Lord Vessel is just so close. It'd be nice to grab that without having to backtrack all the way around and just be able to start warping. Let's try Ornstein first this time and just see how it differs. Yeah. Oh no, that was a bad lock on. Yeah, you always lock to the closest. Wow, did I whiff? Seriously? Oh. Stamina. So he's got 2 lightning shots. One is quick, and the other is like that slower tracking shot. I can't believe that wave to come on. Give me a break. Trying to back me into a corner. Oh, that was close. Oh, he got blocked by the hammer. Ah, oh, I can't track for anything. While these guys just do whatever they want midair. He jumps behind me to take vision away from Smo. Oh, staggered, but yeah, that's really dangerous for consistency as well. When they can leap to the side, drag your view, and drag your guard away from an incoming attack elsewhere. That was dirty. Dirty. Really? He caught up to me that quickly? I really thought I had some space there. Lucky gap. Yeah, if I touch the heal button, it's just like lightning instantly. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm gonna die just trying to finish him. It's so ridiculous. I was pretty patient and smooth until the last little bit there. I thought that stab would kill him. It didn't, so he got, of course, the huge double strike. Thrust and throw damage, and then can't get away from Smo Slam either. Ugh. Let's go. Heal up here so we can see some attacks. I'll just try to learn this one a little. Damage is a little better. That seems hard to dodge. So the slam, so the big lightning slam is the only thing that's really worrying me so far. Ow. Ah. Okay, I was out of range that time, I guess, so it looks really big, but straight through his belly, come on. jump? Nope. Definitely afraid and watching out for that slam if I get underneath him like that. Watch the stamina there. Yikes. Okay, that was difficult. When you're too close to him on that hammer charge, like, it's hard to tell when he's going to do the swing. Not sure how I didn't dodge there. Really? It's the first time I really noticed a bit of shockwave from that. A little too close. It's fairly easy to bait that out, actually, and if you get the range right, it's pretty much a free attack. Excellent targeting. All right, we'll take that. Absolutely the easier way. I'm actually really surprised how much easier it is to take Ornstein first and not have to deal with a couple of those nasty attacks in his second phase. We'll take it. First cycle. So what do you have to say for yourself? Smo the Executioner. Special beings have special souls, so nothing too much about Smo, actually. I think he's not one of the Knights of Gwyn as an Executioner or something, but yeah, I don't really remember too much about his bit of lore. All right, well, I'm glad to have explored some different options for taking on that fight and learn the attacks again a little bit. If we come through again in the future, hopefully I'll remember that one a little better. I still might look at completing that falchion to get the Fury Sword, because that is a very useful fire weapon for things that are weak to it. But despite a lot of getting our face punched in there, I'm glad to make it through on the first pass without having to run off too far and come back. Oh, nice. Helm of Favor. This looks like Lautrec's armor. So I don't know if you actually have to clear the Black Eye Orb to get that. Probably not. It's just sitting here, right? Let's check that out. See if... I actually can't even look at the numbers straight and know the weight isn't too bad. I also have way too much armor with me. 11.7 for 48 physical defense. That's pretty good. Forty-eight, 11.7. Oh, actually, well, Silver Knight is also quite efficient, but so those two are kind of outliers. Hovels is actually pretty great too. I mean, for such high defense for its total weight, it's just so heavy that I used to like to wear, I think, the Hovel arms, maybe the Hovel arms and legs, just for like appearance, because it's pretty cool. It makes you look really bulky. And there are a couple of the lighter pieces. Of course, I'm sure that's going to make me medium roll at least here. I always feel like playing a light armor build, I always wonder if just putting a bunch of heavy armor on and standing there and tanking hits, like especially those ones where like you're hitting Smo and like Ornstein is dashing through and hitting you, like, and you can't quite tell where he is, and he's just striking you through the other enemy. If heavy armor would just help enough there that you could kind of sit there and tank it, but first time through, not sure that's a viable strategy. I certainly have never really thought so. Just too slow. Yeah, so if we stay below half, we should be fine. So we've got at least 5 and 3. It's not really enough to get like a decent chest armor though. Save some weight on the helmet probably though. 9 armor for less than 1 weight. So we lose 6 compared to the gargoyle helm. Way more than that for something heavy. Not sure I like the look of Havel's helmet anyway. Certainly unique. How much does that give me? It's more like 12, a little under 12. Is that rolling even with that? Yeah, a little under 12, I guess I said. So yeah, that puts me 0.4 over, just as a test. So 11.6 is actually the highest. Could do the knight armor. It's kind of an interesting look. I guess I do still have both these weapons equipped, don't I? Could stick with that. So that gives me a little bit more. So it's the most efficient to go for some extra in the chest or the head. $3.7. Not sure that's going to make a huge amount of difference here. It's a pretty cool look if nothing else. Sound downright clunky, but alright. Let's get in there, talk to Guinevere. Wait, Guinevere? I think I've been calling her Gwendolyn, haven't I? I think Gwendolyn is the Dark Moon. Like her brother. Also got some souls here. I'm just gonna hold on to this for a minute. I'll think about what I want to do stat-wise for next time. Probably get strength and dex up to at least 20 each or something. Stick with a weapon playthrough for this cycle. At least until we can pick up some other weapons that are fun to use.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
Excellent.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
Statues of silver knights. It's a really cool reward. Even though it's kind of a simple thing to counter with an NPC and some new options. Obviously the Lord Vessel is kind of the real prize, but it's a very cool moment after a really tough area, especially following on Sen's, the ascent of Sen's fortress. So I think this is the Princess Guard Covenant, if I remember.
Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. A grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Please, Father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. Kingseeker Friend, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee. Please, Father's rule, thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight. Kingseeker Friend, the primordial serpent.
So we're so much more
Now
mobile
thou
now.
shalt
We
go
can easily head
forth,
back to
chosen undead. May
Firelink
thou
and
be
follow up on
one
that.
with the
But I think we'll have some
sunlight
bosses to target
forevermore.
going forward. I actually don't remember the scene being quite so dark.
O chosen undead, that
Sure. Most of these are sort of PvP related, I think, except for the Sun Covenant. Yeah, we get a ring for that. Nice. Have to check that. It might just be miracle
hereafter
related.
I, Guinevere, shall serveth as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall devote all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore. Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Synergy, huh? Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn. Slightly warm ring boosts the synergy of miracles. Princess of Sunlight Guinevere left Anor Londo along with many other deities and later became wife to flame god Flan. Yeah, so that's a bit of an allusion to the fact that she is an illusion. I think. And I think you can actually attack her here and dissipate that, which changes the area. I don't think I want to do that just yet. But I also don't think I'll be engaging with Covenant stuff too much this time around. I don't remember what the Princess Guard's item is. Let's talk to her again. Maybe she'll...
O chosen undead.
I may not have any and be able to trade, but...
Please.
Yeah, it looks like I just probably don't have one yet.
Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
That running noise is actually going to drive me nuts. It's so clunky. Can I actually see the Lord Vessel here? Or here we go. It's a key. Bestowed upon the chosen undead who is destined to succeed Lord Gwyn. The chosen undead is granted the art of warping between bonfires. To open the final door, place this vessel on the Firelink altar and fill it with powerful souls. So that's kind of the end of the first part of this game. Plenty more to come. Required bosses and areas as well as some side stuff. Actually, I'm not sure how many of them are optional. Like I get the Painted World is, the Undead Asylum Return. But Catacombs down through the Tomb of Giants, Duke's Archive, New Londo, and who's the other? I guess it's Demon Ruins and Easelith. So the Great Hollow, as well as maybe optional, and the Heart of the Forest potentially as well. So plenty more still ahead. I'm glad the end of the session kind of coming on a high note. I'm gonna have to get out of here for today. thank you so much to everyone as always for stopping by. Um, I think today was definitely a little bit rough. Glad to get through that boss, just experimenting like with some different approaches. Smo definitely being the easier of the two in second phase, especially with the damage type that I had available. So first tried that, no problem, and the rest was kind of a lot of face pummeling. I think a little bit impatient on my part tonight. So until next time, everybody have a great one out there, and we'll be back soon with a little bit more Dark Souls.